tell you something that might mess with how you see this whole thing. Brands are not paying agencies $500,000, $1 million, or even more just because of content. They are not. Because if it was just content, you and I know people who can shoot, edit, write, design, do everything. Some of them are even better. So, what exactly are brands paying for? Yes, because once you understand this, you stop asking, why are they charging this much? And start asking, what am I not saying yet? There's a quiet frustration that a lot of creatives are carrying right now. You see a deal go through and you're like, I can do this. I mean, I've literally done this before. And you're not right. But here is where the disconnect happens. You are looking at what is being delivered, but the brand is looking at what is being solved. And these are not the same thing. So let's load this properly. Let me show you why brands pay agencies $500,000 and why content is just the surface. Most brands are not lacking effort. They are just scattered. One week they are posting trends. Next week they are doing educational content. The next week nothing. It's not because they don't care. They don't just know what's actually working. So when an agency steps in, it's not about let's just create content. It's more like let's figure out what you should be saying in the first place. Who are you talking to? Who do you want to be known for? Why should people even pay attention? Because without that, content is just noise. And brands are tired of posting and hoping. They want direction. That's what they are paying for first. Let me put it this way. Content is heavy when you're the one responsible for it. Is it good enough? Will it work? Now, imagine doing that every week. It drains you. Agencies remove that weight, not just by doing the work, but by owning the responsibility. They come in and say, we've thought about this thoroughly, and this is the direction we want to go. So let's move. Suddenly, the brand is not overthinking every post anymore. They can focus on running their business. That feeling, that relief, it is expensive. And brands will pay globally for it. Most creators think in posts. Most brands think in flow. That's the difference. A creator might give you 10 different posts. An agency is thinking, what happens after the first video? What keeps them watching? How do we convert viewers to followers so it's not random anymore? And a system behind everything. And once content becomes structured like that, growth stops feeling accidental. It feels repeatable. That's what brands are buying into. Two brands can post the same thing, but one feels intentional, clean, premium. The other just feel like content. The difference is not luck, it's decisions, how you speak, what you emphasize, what you ignore. Agencies understand that every piece of content is shaping how people see you, and brands care about that more than they admit. Because bad content don't just flop, it quietly lowers how people rate you in their minds. So they pay to get that right. Let me be honest for a second. Nobody can guarantee results. There's a difference between guessing and knowing what actually works. That's what agencies bring. Pattern recognition. They've seen what hooks people respond to, what format holds attention, what messaging converts. When a brand is paying $5,000, they are not just paying for efforts. They are paying for a higher chance that this actually works. And in business, that's worth a lot. Now, let me bring this back to you, because this is where the real shift is. If you keep positioning yourself as I create content, you'd always be compared to someone cheaper. But the moment you start stepping into, I help you build something that actually works and build around it, everything changes. Your value feels different. Your conversations feels different. Even the way that people listen to you changes. Because now you're not just someone that executes. You are someone that understands. So the next time you see an agency charging $500 or more, don't rush to say it's overpriced. Look deeper. They are being paid for clarity, peace of mind, structure, perception, and a better shot at real results. People will feel the difference. If this change how you see content, even a little, then you're starting to get it. Because the people who grow in this space are not just creating more. They are seeing deeper, and that changes everything. You sure don't want to miss our next video. Hit the subscribe button right now.